Hello, it's me Zia, and today we will see about log message. And so this is the log message, and with the help of this log message activity, you can create log messages that appear in the log of your mendix application. Okay, so the log developers at mendix or any developers at any module can add these log messages. Okay, and they can add into the microflow engine, or there are lots of examples of the components where mendix system that generate the log message. Okay, for example, there are a microflow engine, then there is a domain model engine, then the security engine. Okay, so and where so now we will see about where is the location of the log message. Okay, so you can find the log messages for your application once it's running locally by looking at the console. Okay, so here you will find out the console option. If you do not have the console active, then you can activate via this option, like in view. Here it is console, so just click on this, then you will able to see the this console option. Okay, so the so right now if you are able to see the console, but it will be empty if your app is not running. Okay, my app is in running condition, that's why you will able to see the log messages. This makes sense as there is no running app to send log messages at this point. Okay, but my application is in running condition, so you will able to see these options, these log messages. Okay, so here in this date or time, this is the timestamp, and this is the log node, and this is the log message. Okay, so here this is the log node. So here you will able to see connector, then core, client, and blah blah blah. So this log node indicate that which part of the application generated the log message, and which gives the valuable context on how to interrupt the log message. If the for example, if the log message was generated by a microflow, okay, then the log node will direct you to look at your microflows, something like that. For example, there is one more. I will ha yes. So here you will able to see the workflow engine. So here it is saying initializing the workflow engine. Okay, so this is the log message and this is the log node. So this is the log message which is related to this workflow engine. So there are some log nodes like connection bus, then microflow engine. It depends on your application. Okay, if you have used any REST application, then you will able to see the REST underscore publish and the REST underscore consume, like that. Okay, so from this advanced option also you can set your log levels. Okay, so uh, and also from this and also you will able to see, like, you can change the default log levels by clicking on this run, and here you can change the default log level from info to trace or debug or warning, blah blah blah. Okay, so now if you okay, now here microflow activities you will able to see this log message activity. You just have to drag and drop this log message activity, and if you double click on this log activity, you will see the property screen, and you can set the log label, the log node name, then the log message, and you can add the log message in this template box. Okay, so here now I have added loading module, public holidays. Like, you can add any template in this template box. Okay, and if you clicking on this log label drop down box, then it will reveal all the available log labels. Okay, so you can select only one log label per log message. So but remember that each log label will include all messages, okay, from the preceding log labels. So mm in this log activity, the labels are displayed in the reverse order with trace at the top and critical at the bottom. Okay, so this has no influence on the way like the log levels work through. All critical log messages are still included in the error log level. Okay, so for example, here I have one application which is a holiday request. Okay, so in this application, uh, I will help you with the just a minute. I will help you with the how to implement the log message. So I have there is ready-made application, like I have already there is one application. If you don't have any application, you then you can just create the application, and I will help you with the how to add the logging. Okay, so now let's start with the now we will add, let's add some logging. Okay, so first, this is the public holidays, which is one module. So you just have to right click on the module public holidays, and just click on add other. Okay, and here you will find out the enumeration. So you just have to click on the enumeration and give it the name, which is enum log nodes, and click OK. Okay, so I have already added this enum, which is enum log nodes. Okay, and you just have to add an enumeration values by clicking this new option. Okay, and type public holidays in caption and name. Okay, like this. Okay, like this you just have to add these enumeration values, and after that you just have to add a one microflow. Okay, you can give any name, but in my application I have given the name which is sub register log nodes. Okay, and here you have to add one activity log message, which I have already added. But just remember that this microflow should then be called in your after startup microflow. Now if you are not aware about after startup microflow, then I will help you with that. Because it is the best practice to create a separate microflow for the log node registration, because usually the after startup microflow is used for the other things as well. Okay, so if you do not register your log node in your after startup microflow, your log node will not be available until the first log message is logged. Okay, so this will make it difficult to change the log level when you are debugging your application, and can result in lost log messages. So now I will help you with the how to no, first I will help you with the just double click on the log activity, and just set the log label. So log node name and the template according to this. Now I have added this log label is info, and I have given the log node name which we have already created, which is public holidays enum gate key public holidays enum long node, which we have already created this long node. Okay, you just have to set this, and in template box you just have to add a one message, that is loading module public holidays. Okay, so mm, okay, so so you just have to add one more microflow, which is ESU public holidays, which I have already added, and make sure you set the return type of this microflow to boolean true value. Okay, then click setting in your project. Okay, now you just have to click on the setting, and here you will find out the runtime tab, and here you will select, you just have to select the new microflow as after startup microflow. Okay, after startup microflow you just have to add this microflow, like here, like after startup you want, you have to insert that microflow which you want after startup. Okay, so you just have to add it, and after that, so now add, okay, just click on just a minute, I have already added. So call sub register log nodes from your these ESU public holidays from Microflow using the Microflow call activities. Like I have only called this Microflow. See, I have added one sub Microflow activity called Microflow activity. Just a minute. See, this is a call Microflow activity, and in here in this I have added that sub register log node activities, because you have to add like this. Now we will create our first log info message. Okay, so just open the another microflow act info, where it is, just a minute. So this is the microflow act import holidays microflow, and I will add just one aggregate list activity, and just before the end event, I think. Oh yes, I have already added it. Yes, here it is. So you just have to add this aggregate list here, and count the number of countries in the available country list. Like I have already added it, and set the variable name to number of countries. Okay, like that, and add a log message activity between these aggregate list activity and end event activity, and set the log label to info, and set the log node name, then set the template, and you just have to set the parameter like this. In template I have mentioned that retrieve national holidays for template for parameter 1, that is number of countries from year to import start year and end year, means retrieve national holidays for number of countries. May here you will able to see the number of countries from year start to end year. Okay, like that. So here you can mention any log message or log template, okay, according to your requirement. Okay, so okay, and now click just run locally, and click how it will see. Okay, once the app is loaded, I will able to, we will see how it will look.